Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sam aka Subjects. Welcome back to another video. We are here at the end of Season 2. It is the playoffs. We are going to be playing the Yankees. And so when I first thought about this, I was trying to figure out how we wanted things, about how we wanted things to go here in the playoffs with our playoff roster. And I think, so as you see here, we have seven starters. So what we're going to do is I want bullpen help. So I'm going to add Mike Vassell to the playoff roster. Noah Schultz is going to go down. How are we for position players? So, okay, this is about right. I don't know if I want I don't know if I want I don't want Billy Carlson on the playoff roster. Like it's not anything he did. I just don't know if I want him on the playoff roster. So what I think I'm gonna do here is it's not that I don't want Billy Carlson. How did Bergolia do? It's not that I don't want him, but I want to play off. I want a playoff experience. I want playoff experience. And I know Rhys Hoskins ain't great, but I like it's no disrespect to him whatsoever. It looks like Braden Montgomery was left off the playoff roster. I think that's fair. I think we got to roll with our. I think we got to roll with the hot hands here. I think we got to roll with the hot hands here for the playoffs. So, against righties, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this setup against lefties. Well, no, righties, and then against lefties. It's just gonna. Ooh, but he can't play. He can't play there. Ooh, but then we're in a pickle. Um. Okay. Well, either way, and then here's the rotation. We are not throwing. So this pitching rotation ain't ideal for the playoffs, but I've thought about Broderick Jensen, and I might still add him. I don't know yet. So, but I don't know yet. So we're just gonna quick manage the first game here. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna quick manage the first game. It's gonna be Tyler Mahle, Otto. Okay, Yankees take an early lead. We're out hitting them. We just can't. Okay, we gotta run across. Okay. All right, it's tied up here. Sean Burke has had a pretty solid game, and I think this is where we're gonna make a pitching change. We're gonna go to Jordan Leisure here. I think we're going to enter the game right here. Munetaka Murakami, with Munetaka Murakami coming up, facing Adrian Morjan. We're the 6th seed in the playoffs, so that's why we're on the road against the Yankees. We won't get a home playoff game unless we go to the ALDS. I'm not expecting us to, go far in this playoffs. I wasn't even expecting to be here. So we'll see what happens. We will see if Munetaka Murakami can get us some runs. Okay, here we are, top the ninth against Munetaka Murakami in his first playoff series. And he hits that one deep, and it's gonna leave the ballpark and gone. 2-1 White Sox lead. Whoops. Gives us the lead early. Alright, so now it's Alec Bohm. Bohm is going to take that one, and it's going to get over. It's not going to get over Bellinger. What a good hard hit for Bohm. Jake Myers. Now to bat. He's 0 for 3 today. And he hits that one. And it's going to be caught to. Who caught that? I'm just seeing who caught that. That was Spencer Jones. Okay. I'm going to get somebody warming up in the bullpen. We are going to get. We're going to get Derek Fritz in the bullpen, especially with what's coming up. What's coming up? Righty, lefty, lefty. So might keep. I forgot who he threw in there, but might keep them in for or Leisure in for Judge. Okay. Edgar Carroll 0 for 3. Off the end of the bat. Not a good at bat at all. I need to stop swinging at the first pitch of everything. They were all right. Leisure versus Judge. Judge takes a swing at the splitter. Ooh. He takes that one looking here. And that's gonna be popped up. And they're gonna get getting closer, getting closer, getting closer. There we go. One away now. Cody Bellinger. Jordan Leisure. Hops it up. Hops it up, and there's gonna be 2 away, and the White Sox are 1 out away from winning first game of this series, facing Austin Wells. Bet him a fastball down the middle, and he didn't even swing. How sad. Swung him enough. Swung him up. And the White Sox are 1 strike away. That was embarrassing for Austin Wells. You had to have swung at least one of those. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You gotta have swung at least one of those. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. You have to have swung at least one of those. And I can imagine Austin Wells is going to be having a conversation with Aaron Boone after the game about why he took a fastball down the middle. About why he took a fastball down the middle. For no reason whatsoever. As we head into game 2 now at Yankee Stadium, it's going to be Tyler Mahle. Tyler Mahle is available to come off the start, even though he was injured. I think we're going to give him a shorter start. I think it might only be like 4 or 5 innings, but I trust the bullpen to keep things in check. All right, here we go for game 2 of the AL Wildcard. Yankee Stadium is electric. The White Sox are facing Pablo Lopez. It's Kyle Teal leading off as always for the White Sox. Had a phenomenal year. And I did it again. I'm not gonna win games swinging at the first pitch like this. Dang. Chase Mydroth now. And that's up. That's up. Last 11 games, he has a 1293 OPS. So really, really phenomenal season for Mydroth. Takes a ground in that almost gets past, but that gets to Rice for the second out. He's only taken 3 pitches, and now he faces one of the hottest hitters in baseball, this Pablo Lopez. Oh, I thought that had the juice. That was down the middle. That wasn't late. I hate this game sometimes. Like, if you're going to give pitches like that, you got to pitch in the zone. So it's Tyler Mahle now. 3.17 ERA, not 3.17 ERA. Has to face a very tough Yankees lineup. Mahle was acquired at the trade deadline. And Ben Rice and Larnick's going to be under that for the first out. And now Aaron Judge, who in the regular season did Aaron Judge things. Tyler Mahle talked about how they would like to re-sign him in the offseason. Or in the offseason. They think that down the stretch he was really good. He did miss the last few weeks with injury. And Judge sends that one deep. And it's gonna be caught at the warning track by Jake Myers. That one had distance on it. I thought that was leaving the park, to be completely honest. So Aaron Judge saves a homer, and Mitchell's under that one to end the first inning. So it only takes 5 pitches. Now George Springer. Springer, who was signed to provide depth. They did expect to keep him because they thought it was going to be a rebuilding year. And Springer off the end of the bat. That one might fall. I don't know if Spencer Jones got there in time. Jake Myers. Acquired from the Astros at the trade deadline. That one's up. 5.8 WAR for Jake Myers in 145 games, split between the Astros and the White Sox. White Sox wanted a bat in the outfield, and he is that, and he takes the 2-0 right, and he takes the 2-0 right there. There's the umpiring crew. Top the second, 1 out. He takes a rip of that one. That one's going. That one has distance, and Cody Bellinger's under it. Just couldn't get it. And Garrett Mitchell had a great year in right field, primarily a center fielder, but we moved him to right, and he's been a natural fit there. Off the end of the bat again. I'm gonna have to like alter the difficulty or something. Because I bumped it up a bit from what I usually do because I thought it was a little too easy because like I kept hitting homers. But now this is just a little Wells fouls that one away. Wells was the last out in last night's game. In game 1. I think the questionable thing about his at bat was he took a 4-seam fastball right down the middle, which probably would have tied the game. But instead of that, it led to the White Sox winning. Fouled that one away as Max Chapman was acquired by the Yankees. 3 for 14 career-wise versus Mahle. They used to be teammates last year with the Giants. And Kyle Teal's going to challenge that. This one's going to be close. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, I agree with it. It looked like it cut the corner barely from this angle. Chapman does have some power though, so he's still a feared at bat. He's still a feared bat, and he fouls that one away on the cutter. Heel behind the dish. Fouls that one away. Got him. Got him. So after a six-pitch inning. It's Nico Horner, who was acquired from the Cubs, or who signed a contract with the Cubs. And when I started this, I don't think he. When I started this franchise, I don't think he signed the contract extension yet. Yeah, right there for you. Yeah, when I started this, he didn't sign the contract extension yet. And that, what a play! Mydroth gets under there, ends the inning. Alec Bohm now, our prize free agent acquisition. Batting 500 in the postseason. Takes a four-seamer low. Wow, that was really low. I didn't realize it was that low. Takes that one looking. And it's an even count. Bohm. So he's been a pretty. Has struggled with the bat. Aside from this year, pop up. One of these moments is gonna come to us. Trevor Larnach. Larnach, one of the guys in the lineup who did not have a good season. Allen's high and elevated, and I think it's gonna be caught. It looked like from the end. Not a good outing. Daniel Schneemann getting the start at short today. Takes that one. Schneemann was available in the offseason. He still has plenty of years of control left. Was pretty serviceable with Cleveland. And that's gonna drop. Please drop. Ugh. Okay, so here we go. It's the top of the ninth now. Griffin Jack's out of the bullpen, the star closer for the Yankees. Munetaka Murakami, 0 for 2. And I knew right as I swung that I shouldn't have swung at that. I still did anyway. Murakami's just trying to get something on the board. The dribbler. Okay, we had 3 hits. I was hoping we weren't getting no hit. Because I didn't keep track of how many hits we had when we were. I was just keeping track of the score. I wasn't keeping track of how many hits we had. So I was flipping out that, oh, what if we were being no hit? But now we got 3 hits. And George Springer hits that one! I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I thought that one was gone. I thought that was gone. I'm going to be completely honest. So it's down to Jake Myers, who takes a sweeper low. Jax has spent time with started his career with the Twins as a starter, but then and then got traded to the Rays, where they converted him to a reliever. And tough play, and gets the out, and the Yankees win. All tied up. So we'll be back for Game 3. All right, so we are now heading into Game 3. We're going to do the same thing we did. We are wearing these jerseys again. We're actually going to do something different here. We're going to give the ball to Hagen Smith. Is there anyone I want to alter lineup wise? Is there anyone I want to alter lineup wise? Because we're facing a righty, so I need the lefties more in the lineup. Nope, this is good. All right, so it's Game 3 here. We're now facing Luis Gill. So back where we were yesterday, Game 3, winner of this game goes to the ALDS. And Kyle Teal takes a four-seamer down the middle for a strike. Figured out if I want to win, I gotta not swing at the first pitch every time. This is gonna be one of my longer videos. I did it again. Chase Mydroth, who's not hit good this postseason. Oh my gosh, then stop putting it there. Every time, my goodness. Okay, hang on, I'll be back. Hold on. Okay. Murakami, who almost just got hit right there on the four-seam fastball. 141 games, he had 137 hits. Hasn't hit good this postseason. It sends that one deep in. 1-0 White Sox. Hallelujah. Munetaka Murakami is going to probably be getting an extension here. Yeah, I saw that one. And even Austin Wells was like, dang. So now it's George Springer, who knows this ballpark well when he used to play for the Astros. He takes a strike on the four-seam fastball. And he hits that one. That's a fair ball. And Springer's going to go to, this is risky, and he's going to be safe with a 2-out double. That's a little risky. It's a little risky, but Horner just couldn't get under it. Now it's Jake Myers. We talked about acquired from the Astros. And Myers is going to challenge that. I don't think he should have got the challenge off. Ooh, that was in the zone. Okay. It looked higher than what it was. That's on me. I'll take the L on that. It looked higher than what it was. And Myers is just going to hit a dribbler to Matt Chapman and going to get the out to end the inning. But Munetaka Murakami comes in clutch, hits a home run. All right, so it's the rookie. Well, Hagen Smith. Here's his stats on the season: 32 starts, facing Cody Bellinger. Tough shoes to fill for Hagen Smith. He's a young guy, and that bounces off. Close play, and he's going to be safe. So that bounces off Hagen Smith. How are they going to score that? It has to be a base hit. So now it's Aaron Judge. That was just bad luck for Hagen Smith. I thought that was going to get to Mydroth, and we were going to get the out, but it turns out turned out to bounce off Smith, and no play was made. Judge fouls that one away on the changeup. Judge. 1,300 RBIs in 12 seasons. And he's got some looking. That's a rare Aaron Judge miscue. He gets struck out looking. Gets struck out looking. You don't see that very often. At all. So it's Austin Wells in the 3-hole today. Interesting placement for him. Hagen Smith has really became his own here in the Chicago with the White Sox. He's really become his own with the White Sox, and that's going to be a close play. But Larnach is under it for the third out or second out. Sorry, second out. And there's 2 gone now. Yeah, Smith, drafted in 2023, got called up last year to make his MLB debut. Has been a mainstay in the rotation. His 4-pitch arsenal of a fastball, slider, splitter, and a changeup. He's going to go to Ben Rice, and Rice is going to hit that one, and Mydroth is going to get there for the third out. So, no damage for Garrett Mitchell, who's brought over in 2026 from Milwaukee and has moved to right and had a good showing. And he takes a strike on the four-seamer. 0 for 3 in the last game. He had a strikeout. Took a rebound off that as the White Sox look to get some runs. And Mitchell hits that one foul. Just put a little juice on that one, but a little too early. And Mitchell hits it to Rice for the first out. Alec Boehm, who's batting 7th for some reason, has had a pretty good postseason in the 2 games. Hits that one right to Chapman. First pitch swinging, gets that to Chapman for the second out. Reese Gill has been in and out of the minors, and now he's got Trevor Larnach. Off the end of the barrel, Larnach He's probably not going to have a future here in the offseason. I think Braden Montgomery is going to get that left field spot full time. Hagen-Smith back to work against Max Chapman. Working with 8 pitches so far and make that pitch 9. Chapman had a good year at 144 games, 853 OPS. And Chapman to Mydroth. One away. And Larnick is under this one. And he's going to make the play. That was close. 2 away now for Miles Straw. I don't know if Miles Straw should be playing playoff baseball for a team. You have Spencer Jones as well, but oh well. Ooh. And Miles Straw's getting challenged. I think he might win that one. Yeah, he's gonna win that. That was a. I knew it right. I knew it right as he tapped the helmet or had that reaction. And that's a ball. Not gonna challenge that. Just a slider though. And Hagen-Smith. Tough play, tough play, tough play. Schneeman's coming in, and that's going to be a base hit. He's going to try to go too. He's got speed, and Straw's going to be in there with a 2-out double. Now the go-ahead run is at the plate, and Ryan Ward swings and miss. Ward was acquired from the Dodgers. 1-1 count. Or sorry, he was available in free agency. And Teal's going to tries to get him, but Miles Straw is so fast. Couldn't get the timing right. We'll see if that run can come across. Swing and a miss. Run does not come across. All right, so we're just going to quick manage now a bit of the game. Wait, we get another run. We get another run. And I think we're going to take out Hagen-Smith before the damage comes. Sean Burke hasn't seen action. Okay, here we go, top of the 9th now. White Sox. We are also going to get Grant Taylor warmed up. Mitchell 0 for 3 today. 3-1 game, 3-1 White Sox lead here in the top of the 9th. And Mitchell sends that one. Let's get out of here. God. And it's gonna be 4-1 White Sox. The improbable team continues. The improbable run continues. Garrett Mitchell, his first homer of the postseason. Off Fernando Cruz, so Bohm now. This off the end of the bat, that running in is Straw. Easy play. So Trevor Larnick. Actually, I don't think it's going to be Trevor Larnick. All I know is we're going to throw Luis on. Oh, not this at bat. We're going to throw. I want to throw Luis Angel Acuna into the game. Oh, we'll do it in his at bat. So Trevor Larnick now, 1 for 3. And Larnick, that's gonna drop. Larnick's gonna be in with a double, with a 1-out double. And we are gonna have a substitution here. It's gonna be Luis Angel Acuna coming in at shortstop. Coming in at short. His first at bat of the postseason. Swings and misses on the splitter right there. Two arms forming up in the bullpen. Grant Taylor and Bruce Sador Graterol. And Acuna fouls that one away. Good play by Chapman who tried to snatch that. And same spot foul. Acuna, obviously younger brother Ronald, can play in the infield though. Probably going to keep him in short the rest of the game. And that's over the head of Chapman. Acuna's got speed. He's going to be in easily with a double. Never mind. Oh no, he's in there with a double. Oh, they got him. Kyle Teal hits that one right to Rice for the out. And the Yankees are down to their last 3 outs. Who's it going to be coming in? Going to be Brusador Graterol. Lefty arm. Facing Ben Rice, who's 0 for 3 today. 5-1 White Sox lead. White Sox haven't gone to the ALDS in a while. ALDS, so it'll be a bit. Acuna's coming in after it, and there's one away. White Sox are 2 outs away from advancing to the ALDS. I'll say, I was not expecting this from this White Sox team. I was expecting, Chapman right at the end of the bat, first pitch swinging. Boom, gets Murakami. I was not expecting this kind of outing from this team this early. Graterol and Horner, 0-2, down to their last strike. Fouls out and away. Horner trying to keep the White Sox alive, trying to keep the Yankees alive. They lost Jazz Chisholm in free agency. That's why Horner's here. To the ALDS. Oh my goodness, the miracle run continues for the Chicago White Sox. And they are going to the ALDS. Oh my goodness. Hagen Smith plays a phenomenal game, and the White Sox are gonna go to the ALDS. What a game. What a game. All right, so we do that. We're not playing the ALDS today. We're gonna, because I didn't expect us to make it this, so, but yeah, so here we are. We're gonna be in the ALDS against the Guardians on the next episode. So if you guys like what you saw, don't forget to like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.